Imagine this. You're at a gathering, maybe a party, maybe a work meeting, and there's that one person talking, going on, rambling without a point. You see it in people's faces, the polite nods, the forced smiles, the way their eyes drift off, and suddenly it hits you. What if that person is you? What if your words, meant to impress or connect, are actually pushing people away? Welcome back to Uncle Joseph Speaks, where we uncover the secrets to mastering communication and living a smarter, more purposeful life. Today, we're diving into a book that shook my world, The Power of Saying Less. Stick with me. This might just change how you talk, how you listen, and how you make an impact. Let me take you back a few years. I was giving this big presentation. I'd prepared for days, filled my slides with data, practiced my speech until I knew it by heart. I was pumped, ready to blow everyone away with my passion and knowledge. But halfway through, I noticed something strange. People weren't nodding along. They were zoning out, eyes down at their phones, fidgeting in their seats, barely hanging on. Afterward, a colleague came up to me and said, "Joseph, you're passionate, but you said too much." I was stunned. How could giving more be giving too much? That one comment stuck with me, and it led me to this book, The Power of Saying Less. At first, I didn't get it. How could fewer words make a bigger impact? But the more I read, the more I realized something crucial. It's not just about talking. It's about how you talk. It's about choosing your words like they're precious, like they're valuable. One concept hit me especially hard. The idea of the rule of silence. Sounds weird, right? But the book explains it brilliantly. Silence is your secret weapon. When you pause, people lean in. They're curious, eager to know what comes next. Think about it. Ever notice how powerful speakers use silence? How they let their words hang in the air, giving you time to digest each thought? That's not by accident. It's intentional, because silence creates space for impact. So I decided to put it to the test. The next time I was in a meeting, I took a deep breath, paused, and started speaking slowly. Instead of rushing to fill the air, I let my words sit. And guess what? People listened, really listened. Their eyes stayed locked on me, their focus unwavering. It felt powerful. But it didn't stop there. The book also talks about cutting the fat from your message. We're wired to think that saying more means showing how much we know. But in reality, less is more. The trick is to identify your core message and ditch the rest. Picture it like this. You're telling a story around a campfire. If you drag on and on, people lose interest. But if you're sharp, focused, and leave a little mystery, they stay hooked. I started doing this in everyday conversations. Instead of dumping information, I chose just 3 main points to focus on. And suddenly, my words felt more intentional, more deliberate. People began asking more questions, getting curious, wanting to know more. That's when I knew. Saying less wasn't just about talking less. It was about speaking smarter, choosing words that carry weight, that resonate, that leave people thinking long after you're done. Here's how you can start. First, practice the pause. Silence isn't your enemy. It's your ally. Let your words breathe. Let people digest what you're saying. Second, trim your message. Whatever you're planning to say, cut it in half. Focus on the essence. What do you really want them to remember? Third, embrace simplicity. Complicated words don't make you sound smarter. Clarity does. Speak in a way that anyone can understand. and you'll reach everyone in the room. There's a story in the book about a motivational speaker who gave 10-minute talks. That felt like an eternity, not because they were long, but because they were profound. People hung on every word. Why? Because he wasn't afraid of silence. He didn't drown his message in noise. He let it breathe, and that made it powerful. So, the next time you're about to speak, whether it's at work, with friends, or even just chatting online, pause, think, choose your words carefully. People will notice. They'll respect your words more, and you'll start seeing that power of saying less and meaning more. If you found this message valuable, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever caught yourself rambling or felt like you just weren't being heard? Let me know. Thanks for watching Uncle Joseph Speaks. Stay wise, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the loudest voice is the one that knows when to be quiet.